Cheers, Cash.
Cheers, cheese. That's a good one.
Hey guys, just back for episode 4 of Autism and Us. We're going to talk about Cash between the age of 5 and 6, or us also, as you know, as well as Cash. What did I say? Talk about Cash.
Yeah, today's video is about Cashy when he had autism at ages 5 and 6. The last video was a little bit of a downer, I do apologise, but we did want to be brutally honest with you guys about the struggles that we went through when Cash was 3 and 4. Today's video, a lot more positive because he has just like come so far and it's
literally leaps and bounds.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're excited to film today's video and we hope you enjoy it. If you do like the video, give it a thumbs up, guys. Comment below if you have any questions because we'd love to hear from you guys.
If there's anything you want us to talk about or you're interested about.
So I think after today's video we are going to probably film 2 more episodes for Autism Us Series just for this season. We are thinking that we're not going to sit down and talk, we're actually going to, I took a bit of a vote on Facebook and, not Facebook, on Instagram, and people voted whether they wanted to see a morning routine and an evening routine, and I think for the last 2 episodes that we might, you know, film
what we actually do. Yeah,
kind of like a day in the life. So we'll do Cash's morning routine and then Cash's evening routine as well, because they were both, it was a pretty close call with that. So we're going to start with some speech today. So as you might know, Cash has always struggled. He's had a very severe speech delay. It's been quite challenging for him and a lot of meltdowns, as you would have seen in the last video.
I'd say that's his #1 challenge. The basis of it is his language.
Yeah.
If he had more language capabilities, he could comprehend more things and understand more things and communicate to us. You know, a lot of the frustration comes from not being able to communicate. That's, you know.
But it has been very positive for us, especially everyone used to say to us, oh, you know, he'll start talking when he's 5. That was pretty much true for us too. It was more towards the end of 6. Now we are happy to report at age 6 we're having conversations with him. He is talking in sentences, like, and it just means so much to us. Like, it's something that most parents take for granted and we are just so proud of it. And it's so cute to be able to have a conversation with your little boy. Like,
a lot of parents would be shocked to think that we haven't had a conversation with our son until recently. You know, like in the last year or so, like everything was getting him stuff, or you know, taking him places, or it was always 1 or 2 words. Or
we're just really proud of him and just excited to see where that's going to go. Doing a program called the Gemini program, and if you do want me to talk about that a little bit more, let me know. But he watches that. It's a computer program.
It's a monthly subscription thing, but it's honestly great. Cash is responding to it really well, and he just sits there and does it while he has breakfast or dinner, or and he does repeat what they say, and he does, you know, pronunciate words how they say. So
the next one we're going to talk about is diet. That's super exciting for us to talk about as well, because we've had some changes with that.
And the response to the changes. The gluten-free, casein-free. We've pretty much eliminated all gluten and all casein, so no dairy and no gluten. And we can honestly tell when he's had normal bread, or you know, when he's had things that contain gluten, because there's a lot of things that contain gluten. Same with the dairy. We notice when he's had yogurt, or he doesn't really eat cereal. He doesn't drink milk as such.
He might have strawberry milk as a treat.
Yeah, but like it is a treat. So you know, we just try different things, and he's responding really well. Like I said, we can tell when he's had it. So if that's not evidence in itself that it's working, then I don't know what it is really. It's working. Definitely.
We're doing really great with diet as well. We're not super strict, so obviously, as I said, you know, he'll have strawberry milk or he'll have a cheese toasty if we're going to a cafe, and he's pretty good. But with like majority of the week, he's gluten-free, dairy-free. Yeah. And we've also removed sauces as much as possible, like barbecue sauce and tomato sauce, because that's what you would have.
Unnecessary. Whole heap of added sugar and salt and preservatives and stuff.
And another positive thing is he tries foods now, which is amazing. So next up is bedtime routine.
It has to be a routine. If he's not in a routine, he's completely thrown out of whack. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah,
If it's a little bit past his normal bedtime or before, he knows.
He's grumpy.
Yeah,
it's hard.
Yeah, he's not happy. He sort of knows when it's bedtime, and he knows, we're sort of winding up for the evening. But yeah, it needs to be in a routine for him, and it's fairly, fairly strict as far as when he has to go for a shower. And he knows showers it. That's the end of the night. He knows it's shower, then brush your teeth, and then story time, and then bed.
We do give him that option though too, if he wants to have a shower or a bath. So after his shower, he'll brush his teeth.
We just supervise to make sure he's doing it properly.
Yeah.
No one likes brushing their teeth when they're 6 years old, so.
Especially someone with sensory disorder.
Yeah, so we've just got to make sure that he's doing it properly, and if he doesn't, or if he's too tired, I just go for it, really.
Yeah.
Simple
And
as that.
we're up to a point now where I count 10 seconds, 10 seconds, 10 seconds. Like, so I think we're up to a minute brushing teeth.
Yeah.
And we're even using adult toothpaste now. And he brushes his own hair now, guys. Which is, I don't know, that sounds so silly to most people, but that is a huge thing for us. His morning routine, Cash is able to dress himself head to toe now. A lot of prompting from us. He needs help with his shoelaces still. We do have 2 pairs of shoes, one with shoelaces and one with Velcro. We do have the visual routines for Cash's morning, but he doesn't really use it anymore.
He knows. He sort of knows what's going on in the mornings. He knows that he's got to have a shower and get dressed and put his shoes on, and then he can play if he wants to, which there's generally enough time. He's an early riser, so he's always got a lot of time for drawing and having his breakfast. Yeah.
In the mornings too, we get him to brush his own teeth. It's never really done properly, I must admit, so we make sure that we really do give it a thorough clean in the evening.
You want to give him that freedom though, that independence to brush his own teeth and dress himself, and he enjoys it. He gets excited when he's, look, I've dressed myself. He's excited about it.
Yeah. One of the things that he does have, we are sort of giving him a little bit more responsibility. He puts his dishes on the sink now, just his plate. Rubbish in the bin, he's able to clean up the lounge room mess if he makes anything.
Clothes in the laundry.
Yep, dirty clothes, and also shoes at the door. I think his social skills have improved dramatically. We still really do have a long way to go with that, but school has taught him we can't hit and why we're hitting and what to do when you do hit and things like that. So that's been great.
Cash just brings these home from school.
Cash never used to draw, you guys, and now he's drawing everything. Laminate it.
This is him just free drawing. He just completely finishes it and has to colour it in and completely finish everything.
Keeping in mind when a few years ago, 2 years ago, he wouldn't even touch a pencil. But we're talking about how he's just coming along so much.
Loves drawing now, loves colouring in, loves drawing robots and people. And
I did include this in the last video, so I will just touch on it quickly. At the moment, his favourite book is I Need a Hug by Aaron Bladley. This book that he's really able to read.
Yeah.
So we read that as often as possible with him underlining the words.
Yeah, and he sort of reenacts. He wants to hug when they're hugging. He'll impersonate the animals on each page. And the snake and,
Okay, so he can count to 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's...
By himself too.
Yeah, he's able to identify numbers, which is massive. He knows where he lives, direction. So if we're driving, he'll go this way, this way, this way. He's getting more familiar with things like that. He knows his name, which was always a concern because he never really expressed to us. In 3 and 4, he never expressed that he knew his name. Yeah. Still working to perfect writing his name. Really working on his own little personality, so he's able to say, I want to do this and I want to do that, or I don't want to go here, or I want this for dinner. We always give him 2 options. There's probably so much more that we could talk about, but basically, overall, I'm super excited about his progress.
We are,
yeah, he's coming along so much, and I think the 3 main things that we need to credit for is obviously Daddy doesn't work away anymore, so that's a bonus. He's been so much happier with that, and also the dairy, removing the dairy and the gluten.
Yeah.
And the Gemini program. I think.
Yeah, definitely.
Some of the biggest things that's contributed to this. Plus, you know, there's just him getting older, so he's obviously going to be learning things and improving on his skills.
Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. We really do appreciate it. If there's anything you want to know or want us to talk about, or you know, don't hesitate to message us or comment. It's, you know, we're doing this for other people as well as our own family. You know, it's not just for us. Spread awareness as always. So.
We hope that we could add some value to you guys with this video. Yeah. That's it.
Okay, let's wrap it up.
Thank you so much, guys. We'll see you in the next video.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.